That's all it was.
I don't know if Andrew's gonna.
Nice downtown. Sections of it. Looks good, too.
My house was on sidewalk.
That's how you do it.
I could pull
This isn't broadcasting to that. We're not supposed to broadcast this thing. Andrew's not gonna be able to hear us. Andrew, can you hear us now? I don't know if this is gonna work. Team, I just can't hear him. What about now, Andrew? We'll call this committee of the whole meeting.
Republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. First item up this evening is public participation. Is there anybody who'd like to speak under public participation? It reads, the LMH Market Day, May 5th, 2025. Whereas the Lincoln Memorial Hospital Market, a cherished tradition in the heart of Logan County, Illinois, has provided the community with access to Illinois-grown produce. Whereas the LMH Market has served as a symbol of community spirit and resilience, continuing its work through the challenges of food access even during the COVID-19 pandemic by supporting local farmers and entrepreneurs with a place to sell their produce. Over 115,000 customers have reported over 1.3 million in total sales, including over 50,000 matching dollars in Illinois, do hereby proclaim May 2025. Okay, any year. Okay, so we'll place this one on the consent.
She's taken up.
Place this one on the consent agenda.
Yeah.
That's Sam. Okay, so we'll place item number 5.
Is based off of, for the record, that is CU months, February to February. $4.92. One thing I want to be unequivocally clear on,
Next year and the last 2 years.
the rate structure.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. Is there something that will, so that people still don't think that's what the item was that caused that? Will our sewer bills, they're, my,
No, he's.
Body that controls the rate structure for the city. That this was updated was 2020, specifically for the rate structure for sewer fees. And that was the absolute last increase implemented. Mayor Welch or Attorney Hoblet, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I believe we only activated
To the city sewer bills would be an act of the council to implement tier 3 and go to the higher rates. So if you do see a rate increase in your bill, it would be based on your consent.
thank you.
Okay. Further discussion on this? Place this on the regular agenda? You have experience with this gentleman?
Yeah, I can.
And I did have an email conversation, and he was more than willing to take on this additional responsibility.
He's definitely someone that is, like I said, an asset.
Announcements this evening. Ms. Bateman, I believe you have the requested permit you'd like to talk about.
A few weeks ago, the council approved. They said no. So then she asked me if maybe we could instead do the Broadway exit out of the courthouse, which is across from Sorrento's and Hallmark store. And I told her I would share that with. So I told her at this point to come out of on Saturday to for the Grand March. So the barricade, be surprised what door they come out of.
On the agenda for next week, right? Just so that it's voted on. Yeah, it's probably the best approach so that it's documented, the approval.
Basically, you're just saying a road will be closed.
And we know it's not going to be the road that they originally third.
Yeah.
At,
I mean, we don't do this very often, but we have at times had to vote on things that have already transpired for the sake of keeping things moving.
and it's from 3:30 to 5 is when the road closure is planned.
I think they're doing, 4 o'clock. I think they're rolling out of there, starting.
Oh, maybe they're closing the street at 3:30 and just to get everybody out of the way.
But it's on Saturday, right? Not Friday?
LMH Market at the fairgrounds at 7:50 a.m. on Saturday, May 17th for the 10-year anniversary. So if that's not already on your calendar, you can add that to your calendar. This past weekend, she sent to me or a message said we had 20. I did thank her for her time, and I was out there participating as well. There's an awful lot out there. It's amazing what you can accumulate. Chief, did you say 4 to 6 today? So we have announcements. Alderman Downs,
Is going to have a meet and greet.
Mr. Anderson.
Asked her how to get it reviewed and stuff like that. Walt, can you, I guess, would you be the one that they would direct?
For them.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we can't really say when any work would take place, but at least we can get it on file so we can keep track of it.
Okay. So I will, I'll send that.
If the people don't want to wait and they replace the sidewalk in front of their house themselves, isn't there matching funds or something like that? Well, currently it's not matching, and honestly, we probably need to update that, and we've spoken about it before. But currently, the rate is $2 per square foot. A new rate that's, and then they can get the details on it because we need requirements and things like that. They should have an excavation permit for the right-of-way, which is a $1,000 bond, but it's a refundable bond once the work is complete. So it's just a matter of putting that money up for city work. So we have to go out and look at it and measure it and come up with a square footage.
Mr. Bateman.
Just wanted to put that out the back, and as long as you meet with Walt and follow the guidelines, you don't have to, because we got a lot of sidewalk in this town, and sometimes waiting on a list is quite extensive, so just wanted to.
How is it compared to our current rate that we are paying?
Before you would receive the letter, kilowatt hour, that is the current. So right savings to the residents who choose to participate in the program. If something were to change and that rate does in fact not exceed what the city of Lincoln has locked in at, customers still have the option to opt out of that program if the rates a year from now. So hopefully that provides some clarification.
Thank you.
So I encourage anybody who would like a job to information gathering type of day. Usually takes 30 to 45 minutes. The candidate.
And the top.
Thank you.
Okay.
Kind of an update. We got a couple right now. So we'll be pouring that concrete here in the next few days. And hopefully we'll have that opened up, by the end of the week. That's in anticipation for the resurfacing of Rail Splitter Avenue. The reason I think they're going to be ready for flowable, and once they to cure so the traffic can get back on it and not damage it. And then also we sent out a press release today. The city was recognized for its 24th year as a Tree City USA.
All right, Mr. Downs and then Mr. Parrott.
Walt, I had any an anticipation date for some of the major street projects that's going to start this year?
So there are a couple weeks. There's some issues to tackle there that are pretty significant. So we're just trying to work with homeowners and get things situated.
If we don't get started until
It's going to be
August
that'll be a 2-year project anyways.
I know.
So some work will get done if we get it. I
just don't want to be a 3-year project.
Well, I mean, you can only go so fast and do what you can.
I understand.
Mayor, would you like me to give them an update on Fifth Street also?
Yes, if you
So
would.
Pacific Railroad,
to give us permits to go underneath the railroad with storm sewer and some other utilities. They're dragging their feet. They're not getting back with us. Once that's done, it'll be let. So, I mean, we're hoping yet this spring.
Sure.
Are there any other announcements this evening? Okay, if there are no other announcements, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Alderman Bateman made the motion, Alderman Downs second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. This meeting is adjourned at 6:36 PM.